It was a cold winter evening in Chicago. Emily, a 28-year-old single mother, was walking home with her 6-year-old daughter, Lily. Snow was falling gently, but Emily's heart was much heavier than the weather. Just that morning, she had lost her job. She had only $12 left in her purse. Lily looked up at her mother and smiled. "Mom, will everything be okay?" Emily forced a smile. "Yes, sweetheart. Everything will be okay." But deep inside, she wasn't sure. That night, the electricity in their apartment was cut off because the bills hadn't been paid. They wrapped themselves in old blankets and sat together in the dark. Lily whispered, "Mom, I'm not scared because you're with me." Emily hugged her tightly and silently cried. The next morning, Emily searched everywhere for work. Every interview ended with the same words, "We're sorry, we'll call you." No one ever did. Days passed. The little food they had was almost gone. One evening, while walking home, Emily noticed an elderly woman struggling to carry heavy grocery bags across the road. Although Emily herself was exhausted and hungry, she rushed to help. The old woman smiled warmly. "Thank you, dear," Emily replied. "It was nothing." The woman asked, "Are you okay? You look worried." Emily hesitated, but finally told her everything. The woman listened quietly. Before leaving, she handed Emily a small business card. "If you ever need help, come here tomorrow." Emily looked at the card. It belonged to a community center. The next day, she visited. To her surprise, the elderly woman was the founder of the center. She introduced Emily to the manager. "We need someone honest." Emily was offered a full-time job immediately. Emily couldn't believe it. She thanked the woman with tears in her eyes. Weeks passed. Emily worked hard every single day. Soon, she earned enough money to rent a better apartment. Lily finally had her own warm bedroom. One evening, Lily hugged her mother and said, "Mom, I knew everything would be okay." Emily smiled. "You were right." Months later, Emily received her first promotion. She never forgot the kindness that changed her life. Every weekend, she volunteered at the same community center, helping families who were facing the same struggles she once had. One snowy evening, another young mother walked into the center with tears in her eyes. Emily smiled gently and walked toward her. "It's okay. I've been where you are, and I promise, your story doesn't end here." Sometimes, one small act of kindness can completely change someone's life. Because hope often arrives when we least expect it.